We're back on the modern mana symbol channel, laughing a little. Laughing a little carefully. All right, got to make sure I rent those cards because we're about to play some Sultai Lutri. For anyone who does not know about Lutri the Spell Chaser, this is our companion for this deck. So 1 blue or red for a 3/2 elemental otter with flash. And it can be your companion only if each non-land card in your starting deck has a different name. Means we're playing singleton other than in our mana base. The great and powerful JiggyWiggy has decided that with this we are going to play a Sultai artifact / spell deck with an Oath of Nissa in it. Guess because it's a good cantrip, although I guess Abundant Harvest, if I own them, might be a good ad, because in theory we could Lutri it. I guess. Well, let's. I haven't taken a deep enough look at this deck. So one of the advantages of Lutri, we do get to play 4 Urza Saga in our mana base, so we get to lean on that as a powerful way to try to take advantage of Lutri while taking advantage of some powerful effect. We used to do that with Mystic Sanctuary, but Mystic Sanctuary has fallen out of favor a little bit in Modern. I just don't see it around very often, so I'm not inclined to try it out here, which is a joke because it's banned. But what we have is just like a crazy diversity of semi-synergistic stuff. Raven's Crime plus Life in the Loam. Exactly. So, like, we get to have a little bit of everything in this deck. Sorry, 2 of the cards didn't make it in the Mana Traders trade earlier. I don't know why. So, yeah, we have Raven's Crime plus Life from the Loam. We have Asmoranomardicadaistinaculdacar and 1 Underworld Cookbook, although the sagas can get that. We have a Trinket Mage specifically because this can get, if it had art, well, my artless Trinket Mage can get me a Cookbook or any of the other 1-drops that Saga can get, as well as 0-drops like Mox Amber, Engineered Explosives, or Mistress Bubble. We could play a Walking Ballista with Trinket Mage. I usually like it, but we're not going to do that. We've got Sea Gate Stormcaller and Snapcaster Mage. So we're kind of like we've got like a foot in each camp of kind of being a spell-based deck and kind of being an artifact-based deck. And there's cards that kind of go with each of those themes. We've got Kinnan that goes with the artifact theme. We've got Quandrix Apprentice. This goes with the instant sorcery theme. Unearth, cycling this card allows you to cast Asmoranomardicadaistinaculdacar. So that's fine. We've got Traverse the Ovenwald. In theory, we'll have Delirium a chunk of the time. This lets us tutor for creatures or lands as we need them. Unmarked Grave can tutor into our graveyard. I guess mostly Life from the Loam. I don't know. We have Luris here too, so if we tutor anything 2-drop or less, we can do that. We've got, Collective Brutality, Deadweight, Fatal Push, Bloodchief's Thirst, Inquisition, Raven's Crime, Thoughtseize. So, as was the case with Lutri, what you can do in a format as big as Modern is, like, you can't play 4 Fatal Push, but what you can do is play 1 Fatal Push and 3 cards that are very similar but different. And sometimes the similarity but the difference actually ends up helping you out. Yeah, we got a lot of stuff going on here. So I guess we're gonna see how this all goes. We got a Grist, we got a main deck Luris, we got stuff. You feel like the deck wants Gifts Ungiven? I feel like that's really low impact. Unmarked Grave instead of Persist is kind of tilting me a little bit. I'm sure Jiggy did not do like infinite iterations to get to this deck list, but I'm gonna play it as is now. I think I like Abundant Harvest way more than Unmarked Grave. In the future, unless Jiggy's like very strongly, no. I see you. No. Grave for Loam. Yeah, I know, but you only want the Loam. I mean, you want to Loam the Saga? Is that the really... Fine. It's just so slow. Like, I hope we run into nothing but black white what blade decks? Thinking blade decks. He's a Ghost Quarter or a Field of Ruin at least. Yes, I am of little faith. I still want the Abundant Harvest, though. Oh, it can also put Ovalchase in the graveyard. All right. I'm more into it. Yeah, Ghost Quarter is just, like, worse when you actually just, like, want the usual effect. It's pretty good, actually. Is Abundant Harvest just a better card for this deck than Oath? It is, right? Yeah. Do we have any way to rinse the Oath? No. But we have Sea Gate Stormcaller, and Snapcaster. All right. All right. We're going with this. All right. So, Lutri rides again. Sweet Ottery boy is on the way. I mean, I mostly learned to pronounce Asmoranomardicadaistinaculdacar for 2 reasons. One, it's a fun party trick as a judge and a player. And 2, I think it's nice to be able to say the proper names of cards. And I've always been someone who's like big on like pronouncing card names correctly, quote unquote. Unfortunately, they've stopped for the most part giving us good like correct pronunciation. There's just like never a pronunciation guide, and you have to like go do a lot of work to source pronunciations for Magic cards, which is really annoying. As a judge, please explain layers. Okay, so there's 2 parts of Magic that basically are like the operating system for Magic. There's the layer system and there's state-based actions. The layer system is really like the operating system, like in a more real way. So it's like, it just tells you how the game state is. So whatever cards exist, the layer system processes what those cards are into a game state. And then if you imagine like the game state is like a monitor, the layer system is constantly updating, and the refresh is state-based actions. So the refresh happens before you get to see anything, which is when you gain priority. So if you know how a monitor works, it's like it's constantly recycling the pixels. Like, things don't move across a monitor. It's a number of static images, and that's how Magic works. It's like a number of snapshots. All right, we got an okay opener here. I don't love the Murktide in my opener, but I'll keep it. We got Zagoth Triome into Thought Scour, Gilded Goose, and we can bobble the fetch land on turn 2. We're against an inferior companion. Yeah, it is screwed up. It's too narrow. There we go. I'll play this out in case. I mean, not really in case of anything, but it's like if they Inquisition me, they're not taking a bauble. Oh, Swifty. Take off your pants and your panties. We're getting Swifty in here. Actually, probably want to crack this off right now. You can replace the layers. Well, some of the layers have received recent changes. Like, Layer 1 received its first change, like its first real change since I've been since I've known the existence of layers. Because of Mutate. That's a good draw. Going upstairs, huh? Alright, no respect for the goose. Yeah, now they go land skewer. Yep. So let's thought scour myself. Yeah, that change to layer 1 was not particularly like interesting or complicated. But it is surprising. It's just one of those things that's like hasn't happened in ever. All right, we alive so far. We got two little static monitors for our graveyard. That's kind of fun. And I do have a Snapcaster in my graveyard that I can unearth, which is kind of... Oh my god, gross. But due to my mana, I can't actually cast anything with it that's, like, relevant at all. And even if I could, there's no removal. But we could just cast Murktide. Hold on a second. Alright, that should be better. So I could shock, cycle, unearth, and then play it for 5? Not even that good. Gosh. Seal, Eidolon, Unearth, Snap, Unearth, Goose. I don't have double black. That was my problem with like any potential removal spell that I don't have. Only need 1 black. Well, yeah, but I don't have it. I need an additional black. I mean, I could just play like tapped Breeding Pool plus shock myself for Seal of Removal, bounce the Eidolon on combat, crack the food. So we'll go to 12, and they'll just have to replay the Eidolon, in theory. And I have more mana for next turn. It's fine. It's not great, but it's fine. Or we could just cast the Unearth next turn into the Murktide. And just, like, unearth the Goose for another food. Get ye hence, foul Eidolon. I no longer understand layer 1, I'm screwed. It basically just says that if there's a mutant, if you're going to copy it, it becomes all the things that it is first, and then you copy it. That's it. That's the whole Megillah. Is there anything, like, powerful that I could Unmarked Grave for right now? Not really, right? So we just go unearth the goose, then play a reasonably large regent. I could unearth the snap, go to 8, and Thought Scour. But then I don't have double blue. Yeah, that's no good. We're just unearthing a goose. All the things burn makes us do. Here's my 5/5. It's alright. But I'm at Virtual 13 and they have an Eidolon in play and they have to deal with a 5/5. Feels pretty good. What are you gonna do? Double removal spell it? So we just take this, right? Because then they have to take it like at least 4 damage to kill my regent. Yeah, I'm just taking it. That is correct, Phoenix. You are correct, sir. Going upstairs. Jesus. Only banning Commander because it's free? Because they hate fun. Commander is a garbage fire of a format. I'm walking back on having a reasonable opinion about it. I just don't care anymore. It's not the format that's bad. It's the ban list. I apologize. The format could be fun, but it's just not allowed to be any amount of fun because the ban list is garbage. Just unbelievable, overwhelming garbage. It's staggeringly awful, in my opinion. Makes not a lick of goddamn sense. Because assholes like you like to ugh? I don't know what your shoe choices have to do with anything. Yeah, that's the problem I have, Shadowless, is I can't tell who it's for. Because if they wanted to ban all, like, the objectively powerful or kind of douchey things, they haven't, right? Just some of them at seemingly completely random. And if they just want to let you play what you want to play, then why isn't there no ban list? Because then people could just police their own play groups like they already do. Like, I can't begin to fathom what its purpose is meant to be. Alright, probably dead here, just them having infinite actual 1 mana 3 damage spells. If they're 1 short, we're okay. Because we can block with the goose to make a food. No, of course, they have the nuts. How many 1 mana 3 damage spells do they have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's 6. Jeez. Yes, that is exactly what I would wish for, Shadowless. That's... Who requested this? Alex MW. I apologize. Kind of think Jacob Collier's All Night Long sucks. This is really bad. You want Mermaider. Alright, so we got these folks. So good. I think Murktide is probably bad here. Although, it was just awkward to have it so early there. Definitely don't want Thoughtseize. Grief good? I mean, kind of. Murktide definitely good. Yeah, fine. Do you consider making your own tiered ban list? Well, no one's going to listen to me. I'm not an EDH player, right? I'm just not. Like, it just doesn't make any sense for anyone who actually plays those formats to listen to me. I don't play the format. It's just, that is also a colossal effort, right? Like, that's not a one-day project. Like, you make the tier list for Outrage Clout? What cards do I not agree with on the EDH ban list? Almost all of them. And then the ones that they do have, I find it very frustrating compared to the ones that they don't have, right? So, for example, I can't believe that Upheaval is banned and Heuristic Study is not. Drives me crazy. Yeah, Coalition Victory. Oh, why is it a hard 100-card limit, which stops Urian from being playable? And why are we not allowed to play Lutri? Like, yeah, I know it's free if you... So what? Let people play it if they want to. If people don't want them to play it, then that's fine. It just drives me crazy. So... I could just spew this Brutality, but I don't actually have anything I feel like discarding here. So I think I'm going to go Cookbook plus Deadweight. This beautiful abomination is Sultai Lutri, crafted by my good friend Arun JiggyWiggy Singh. Yeah, it just drives me crazy that Ristic, why is Ristic Study allowed then? Why is there's so many cards that are clearly not, for a better term, okay. They're just not okay. These cards are not okay for open play. All right, here's my 4/5. Enjoy! Yeah, Mr. Grimora, Mana Drain. I mean, Smokestack is pretty slow, right? Yeah, you play Time Twister. It just drives me up a wall. Soul Ring should be banned. I'm just that is the hill on which I will die. Yeah, Lost in Paradise is a banger by Allie. Soul Ring the Griva for free. That's not the point, Carrion Lich. It's the variance in the games that you play. That's the problem. The problem is when 3 people at the table draw the Soul Ring and 1 person doesn't, and you go, well, it's fair. You don't have to agree with my opinion. This is why I don't want to do anything with it. Okay, so yeah, Canlander I feel is a much better managed format. We need to have a removal spell for the Luris, so I can't use this Collective Brutality yet. Springleaf Drum's probably becoming food at this point. I think I'm just grabbing Lutri this turn. Although if I play the Springleaf Drum this turn, I could play Brutality and Lutri it next turn, and I could escalate it. Huh. Okay, that might be worth setting up. Oh, yeah, Alex. So I was reading over the tournament shortcuts today because someone had brought up an issue with Trample that had come up once upon a time. And there's no mention of Trample damage being automatically assigned during the tournament shortcuts, which leads me to believe where Trample sits in the tournament communication rules is in... I think it's a failure to maintain, because when you trample, you, the player who's attacking, it is your responsibility to say, okay, this is the damage that's going through. We're in the damage step. You're losing X life, and your opponent's job at that point is to acknowledge it. It is a GRV? No, but the point is, Carrion Lich, it's like, you have to, by the rules, announce the life total change, assuming there is one. Now, if you don't announce one, apparently you trampled for 0. And that's not on you. I mean, that is on you. Like, that's on you made a mistake. You just trampled for 0. All right, we're gonna wreck them up here. All right, so Escalier. -2/-2. Target opponent loses 2 life and you gain 2 life. No, I didn't say it was a CPV. I'm just saying, like... Alright, so hold control. Go black and 1. You know you're holding control because it puts the mana in your pool rather than directly spending it. So we do that, and then we play Lutri. We'll play him for blue, blue, red because he's blue and red. Okay, now we can stop holding control. There's only 1 target, automatically targets. Change target 1. Okay, it's looking for creatures, so that's the -2/-2. I may change target 2. I just click on them again, I guess. All right. Banger! Yeah, it's definitely not a CPV, because the one thing I know about CPV is if you think it's a communication policy violation, it's probably not. They're very rare. Most things that you think would be communication policy violations are not. They're just not. The technology. All right, we're taking our 1 here. If they pump it up a bunch, that's fine. Triple Bolt literally won't kill me. Yeah. CPV is very uncommon. Boris Charm is a little frightening, though. Lutri should be banned in Commander. Lies. So there is a great document, Wonder Boy, called the Annotated IPG, which, in addition to what the IPG has, or in this case, I guess it's the Annotated double Boros Charm, Jesus Christ. Oh, lucky me. So target opponent loses 2 life, you gain 2 life, we'll pick up a land, and then we'll turn it into a food. Train you for 2, nerd. Pick up my land. I don't know. Hit you for 9? No, hit you for 6? Hit you for 3? Sure. So, because I literally can't remember, like, what the good CPV examples are off the top of my head. That's how rare they are. But is it not failure to maintain, my Alex, to, like, write down a life total change that you didn't announce? What is that? Is that a GRV? I don't think it's a GRV. You made a legal... You legally, quote, assigned damage. The mistake you made was you didn't communicate and confirm with your opponent the life total change. So I don't know what that is. So given the previous example of you, quote, trampled, but you never announced it. You didn't say, I'm trampling for this amount of... Please do not tell me they have the fucking skull crack. And I just walked into it. Of course they do. God damn it. So we gained at least 6 life that game, and we lost. For a tiny punt while I was restating my question to Judge Chat. Oh well. We ran into, like, a hyper-aggressive burn deck. The game 1 was, unfortunately, brutal, and game 2 was... very sad at the end there. Double Boros Charm on that Monastery Swift Spear attack was not something I was expecting. So that was 10 damage. Probably the worst possible matchup. I think we might say that on every matchup. Yes, we lost. They skull cracked me. I made a bad sequencing around the fact that I assumed that they didn't have skull crack. They had 1 card in hand. It was skull crack, and like I haven't played against like actual factual burn in a while. So as soon as I tapped out, I was like, "Gee, if they have skull crack, I'm gonna die." Like I remember the card, of course, but like I just haven't played against burn recently, so why would I have it on my mind? You think the hammer's worse? I think almost everything we're gonna, like every top tier deck, we're gonna say it's the worst matchup. Grixis Luris, also more the worst. A Black Red Luris, even more also the worst. Blue Red Murktide, maybe not as much the worst, because we actually have a weirdly diverse suite of removal spells that can remove a Murktide. Demir Food, probably... No, that one might not be so bad. Because we're like a really janky version of that in parts. Yeah, we blank Surgical. Second Luris deck in a row. Titan, definitely terrible. Blue-Red Mom. Breach Emrakul. Like, I almost actually want to say that the burn deck probably shouldn't have been as bad of a matchup as it was. Like, they just had really hot draws and we died. Yeah. But, like, that's what it's going to look like when you play against any of the top-tier decks. And, like, I'm not saying Burn is a top-tier deck. It is, but it's good enough to be a top-tier deck. It has been many times before, and I'm sure it will be again. Yeah, Cascade would be really bad for us. We don't have a Chalice in the 75, which we could have had, I guess. Although Saga doesn't tutor for it, so... But if we run into Boomer Jund, we might have a good matchup. That might be a fun back and forth. Okay, so it's Grixis Luris, most likely. And they're ready to... Luris Jund? Why are you saying Luris Jund? They have a Steam Vents in play. It's... What is this? Luris Jeskai? Whatever. Alright. Grix is splashing white for ending? No way. Why would you play black and white in your Luris deck, though? Just play white. No, I think it's Jeskai Luris. I don't know what that means, but I think that's what it is. They're gonna ice me here? Sure. I guess so. Oops. I meant Jund transitioned from Boomer Jund back into running around as Luris Jund again. What? I don't understand. Boomer Jund has never left and it never will. Boomer Jund will always exist in some form or fashion. It will never die. That is my very firm opinion. Boomer Jund will never, ever, ever die. The people who play it won't let it happen. If what you're saying is that that deck has died at any point, it's just not. Has not, will not. It's not even about the expense. It's just like, I mean, it's partially about the expense, but like, people are just very passionate about it. So do we need double green for anything? No. But we do need double blue for stuff. But I want the island anyway. I think that's what I grabbed. Yeah, I did. Good. The Boomer Jund shall rise again. I think you said that backwards, Halsey. I think people are looking for reasons not to watch the new Suicide Squad. But I've heard good things. Well, if anyone hasn't seen the newest, what do you call it? Harley Quinn DC animated show, it is phenomenal. It's stupendously great. It is stupidly good. I can't believe they got to make a show that's that good. Most shows anywhere near anything like that suck. They really do. Alright. I like that draw. Alright, we got something going here. Taika Waititi. YTT? I have no idea who that is. Isn't Margot Robbie in it? Like, I feel like that's the non-tipping point for people. Like, just everyone wants to see more Margot Robbie playing Harley Quinn. I don't know about that Carrion Lich. I recently watched I watched The Long Halloween, and it was actually really good, but the animation was really bad. Harley Quinn has fantastic animation. It's weird to me that their animated TV show, the animation was like twice as good as the feature-length movie. Obviously, twice as good is a totally made-up metric, but like way better. Remember the Rock dude from the third Thor movie? No. Animated HQ is also amazingly feminist for Hollywood. That's good to know. Now, Harley Quinn certainly is. Long Halloween was just the story, so it wasn't any more or less feminist than the original story, I think. I mean, maybe slightly. I don't actually know the original story that well, but I mean, I don't really remember him, but I mean, I guess I kind of remember him. I remember Jeff Goldblum. Does that help? I remember the very 80s sort of Tron aesthetic to the whole movie. That was great. Yikes. He was chilling with Thor in Endgame. I mean, like, vaguely. I vaguely remember this was a thing that happened, but it's not like... Got pawned by Noob Master. I mean, again, I didn't even remember that one of the villains was called Noob Master, but I'm sure you're right. Spoilers. It's true, it's true. We hit in the spoilers. Do we have... I mean, that he's the best part of the movies? No, Jeff Bridges was the best part of the... Or, no, Jeff Goldblum was the best part of the movie. Followed by Thor. Followed by the Hulk. And then maybe he was okay. He's Hitler and Jojo Rabbit. Haven't seen it. So I've just got Bobble and Amber and Engineered Explosives here. Do I just push this guy out of the way? I guess they have a Luris to get to, but they haven't gotten there yet. No Codex strategy. Yeah, we should have put part of Lantern in this deck too. I think I'm supposed to push here. Just get smashy. No. Because I just don't need to. So we're going to get the Trinket Mage, and we're going to get something we can't cast this turn. The Cookbook seems best. Or Shadow Spear. Cookbook probably better, especially if we draw Asmoranomardicadaistinaculdacar at some point relatively soon. Sylvester Stallone plays King Shark? Hell yeah. I'm going to see it. I watched Birds of Prey, which I thought was going to be excellent and ended up being okay. It was fine. Wasn't as good as I was hoping for, but it wasn't bad. The first several minutes of it, I was like, oh my god, this movie's going to be the tits. And then it was like, it's all right. Wheels fell off the bus a little bit. It's by far the best DC movie that's ever come out. I mean, you can't say that to me. You can't. You're not going to convince me of that, Halsey. That's a ridiculous claim. Come on. No, it is a high bar because The Dark Knight is on that list. So... apologize to anyone with their bad takes, but Dark Knight is on that list. Literally my second favorite movie of all time. DCEU? I don't know what that means. Like DC Extended Universe? Are you telling me that Batman is not in the Extended Universe? No, it's the Nolan Batman. Yeah, I know. Fucking garbage. Unbelievable choices. So they're going to play Luris, Snap, what? Yeah, I get it, Halsey. I'm just really pissed off about it. I can't believe that is a choice they made. Like, that is the most insane thing ever. Literally rebooted the canon, the best that, like, any canon has ever been made. Yeah, and then the Justice League version is terrible. It's terrible at everything. It's terrible. Yeah, they have the 7th land, of course. So they can Helix here. Or they could Ending my Tarmogoyf. That's probably what's going to happen. And then we'll push the Luris. Yeah, that's how it felt, Shadowless. I mean, it didn't... I think what you're suggesting is a little bit strong. But that was the general feeling of, like, I was in the first, like, I don't know, 15, 20 minutes, I was like, this is going to be amazing. And then it was like, this is fine. It was fine. Ain't nothing too wrong with it. Get out of here. Bonk. Alright, they're a little bit flooded. Maybe we pull through this. I'd like a Saga off the top. Or my Life from the Loam. Street Wraith. Well, that's almost either of those things. Traverse the Ulvenwald, eh? It's not Phoenix. I'm not, just so you don't get your hopes up. It's nowhere near that good. But it's fine. So what creature... Like, obviously Urza's kind of good. Is Murktide any good right now? No, right? Oh, actually, it would be a 6/6. Yeah, we're getting Murktide here. We're gonna Murk him. I don't know, let's get Smashy first. Now we get Asmo? I guess I could get Asmo. I think Murktide is way better though, right? Because they haven't shown me any pieces of removal that deal with it. Like, not one. Oh, you were making a joke about the song? I bet. We're currently listening to, what's the stupid song? Chop Suey. It's not that bad, Halsey, but it does get like it. Birds of Prey should not have gotten boring at any point. We had a cookbook. We can cast Asmo, and we had a Springleaf Drum. If it was what I wanted to do, I could have done it. All right, so we've got Soul Guide. Abrupt Decay and Trophy seem good. Tracker seems good. Grief seems good. G-Daddy. Oh yeah, Suicide Squad's the god-awful one. The original Suicide Squad, right? The original Suicide Squad's terrible. Which I guess why we have a remake already. Question is, what the hell do I board out here? I guess Witherbloom Command seems pretty slow. I don't think this deals with any of their... I mean, it'll kill Snapcaster Mage, but, like, not really what we're looking to do. Yeah, nobody should... I've put myself through Batman versus Superman and the Justice League movies, and I still won't put myself through the original Suicide Squad. It's just, like, I've tried reading about it, and it's like... I just don't... It's one of those movies that, like, I honestly don't understand how they screwed it up. Like... Wild Commander deck. Yeah, we registered in the wrong format, unfortunately. I think Seal of Removal is probably really bad here. Against Snapcaster Luris. And then I guess we could dump Thoughtseize. Some of this removal probably sucks a little bit, but... No, Thoughtseize is good to crack into their hand. We have enough life gain. They're not super aggressive. Ooh, baby. Thanks, Fujin Place. Linking us back to the magic. Actually, this can't be Commander. Lutri is banned. Wow. This is, I'm this close to keeping it. I just want y'all to know. This close. But they mulligan, so I'll mulligan. Alright, fine. This hand's fine. We'll ship Urza, we'll get a Watery Grave, Thoughtseize him, and hopefully pull 3. Can I think of a movie that is... Yeah, we Oppression Tron. Wouldn't Oppression Tron be the version of Tron that was playing Urza Saga? There was a Green Tron build. I'm probably supposed to get Overgrown Tomb here. Even though I have the Trinket Mage in my hand. Because there are green cards that, fix my mana. Yeah. It's going to be sketchy either way. Ooh. Yeah, alright. Good Thoughtseize. Oh, Joker's amazing. Joker is stupid good. It is a standalone, so it has nothing to do with anything. Watch it when you are feeling emotionally solid, because it is one of the most actually sort of emotionally intense superhero movies I've seen in a long time. I'm not kidding about that. Just don't. If you're not feeling up to it, quote unquote, and I know you don't know what you're in for, but if you're not feeling up to it, don't do it to yourself. It's just gonna be bad. It is very good. It's just Sammy! That's all you need to know about handling emotions. Just yell Sammy. Oh, that's not a land I can use. We're fucked. Yeah, we're screwed. The original Wonder Woman movie was trash. Do you mean you don't mean the original Wonder Woman movie, right? Because there was one from the 70s with whoever that actress was. The Gal Gadot original? I thought it was fine. I mean, you can have that opinion. I thought it was fine. That movie was really bad? Really? I thought it was fine. Nowhere near the worst of its kind. It wasn't Catwoman bad. At least it looked good and worked well. Yeah, I can get behind that sentiment. That was the period piece one, right? It wasn't Daredevil bad? Listen, Daredevil had the most hype tie-in song of its era, and I will hear no argument. I'm supposed to sack one of these things to try to hit a land right now, which sucks. Thanks for the follow, Spiny96. Alright, we hit our land finally. Yeah, Batman vs. Superman's worse for sure than Daredevil. It's worse for the reasons that, Revenge of the Sith is worse than, what was the Phantom Menace? Revenge of the Sith is a much, much, much worse Star Wars movie than Phantom Menace is. Much worse. Because it had a much more important job and it screwed it up way more. Land? Land? Not a land. 1-mana creature, though. Revenge of the Sith was great. Okay. I'll be over here with my own opinions. Okay. There's no way they let anything resolve, right? They have a Luris in their hand, but it does just doesn't matter. They still have a counter spell, but like, let's feed them the Quandrix Apprentice first. Shadowless, they talked a lot about like tradition and war and stuff beforehand, right? Right, and that's the biggest problem, Halsey. I think the background plot stuff of the fall of the Republic to the Empire, or the rise of the Empire, fantastic. Fantastic. Like 10 out of 10. I actually think that's a part of those movies that people never talk about, and it was like truly excellent. That arc, the political arc, was like great. In the context of male gods. Maybe, I guess so. I don't remember that much of Wonder Woman 1. Right, and that's what I'm saying, is they failed. Like, they failed in their task of showing the fall of Anakin Skywalker in a way that was powerful and relatable. I even think some of the other actors are default for that. I think the Jedi Council, it may not have been exactly like the actor's fault or whatever, but like their lines and stuff were poorly delivered, or poorly written, but like they just felt like very unrealistic. I want to be in love. No, Anakin, it's forbidden. Why? Because it leads to the dark side. Okay. What are they trying to do here? Archmage's Charm? Oh, sure. Samuel L. Jackson was amazing, yes. That's the way to say his name. Sam Jack. Who do you think you are? Yeah, Sam Jack, my good buddy. Yeah. Please tell me this is prismatic ending on my... Damn it. Alright, they're going to go Luris into Soul Guide. That's fine. They're going to try to protect it with a counterspell, I assume. That's not going to work today, though. Hey, you know it's in an octave. So if I could ever hit lands, we'd be in an okay spot. Well, that's good. That was that thing I said we needed to do. They let it resolve. Oh, opponent. You foolhardy human. I guess they have the Soul Guide Lantern to beat the bauble, but then I just get to recycle Nihil Spellbomb, so that's fine. Oh, I've seen the interview he did for Django. It was good. It was quality. Poor interviewer. Oh, that's awesome, Kaya. Wait, I thought you were going to F&M. Oh, I should have attacked for one, probably. If they had Ambush Viper. You just got home. So early. I could have technically gone to one tonight, Jig, but I didn't feel like biking into Toronto for just like an FM. I thought they had Modern. Or did you go to somewhere in London? I thought you were going to go to Harry T's, but that makes a lot more sense because that would have taken you like an hour and a half to 2 hours of travel time each way. To wake up tomorrow at 5:45? Good goddamn. Alright, something's going to happen to one of my dudes here. What is your trick, opponent? Because there is no reason you would do this without some cause. They have Snapcaster for sure. They're going to Snapcaster, I guess, Iteration? Because they have no removal. And then I can use my Emry to make it so I can cast my Nihil Spellbomb this turn. Just wrecked him. An electric shark? Perfect. Nice. Good draw. No snappy? What just happened? Why did you try to prismatic ending my... What are they going to do? Counter the Spellbomb when I play it? Jen and I so excited. I'm so excited I don't even know what cards are in it. I'm excited to see the dumpster fire that Historic becomes for a bit before they have to ban something again. Prismatic ending my Emry. Oh. I'm going to recast my Spellbomb this turn. Ah, gotcha! Pardon me. Once they revealed the digital-only cards, you quit Arena. You're the first I've heard of, but you probably are not the only one. Levitation Holmes. All right, opponent. Go. I play my Lurist in the deck like an honest boy. Of course, I still have access to my Lutri. So, I don't think the idea of having digital-only cards and exploring that design space, that's something that I'm like, yeah, it's a cool idea. Problem is, I just... It's like when they added the colorless mana symbol, and now everything that produces colorless mana has to use that stupid little diamond. Sorry, Kaya. Now we can't have Soul Ring produce 2. It has to go diamond, diamond. Thran Dynamo. Diamond, diamond, diamond. It's like... And those were those ways, like... And I know things are always changing in Magic, but it's like... just... Yeah, I mean... Besides that fact, that Shadowless. All right, well, I guess we grab Lutri here. Yeah. Do I just jam Loam here? No, we're good. Your arm makes colorless mana when you smack someone. Diamonds, mother... My opponent's trying to grind their advantage that way. Very well. I don't know what that means, Phoenix, but I'm okay with it. The not knowing, that is. All right, Jig, we may have a match win. Are you here? Are you seeing it? And who's doing it? The card you forgot? Feel like this deck is actually solid. I mean, that's a word for it. It definitely has some good cards in it. Those are words I can say without feeling. Oh, we're oppressing the hell out of them. They're about to get heavily oppressed. Unless they have Wear Tear in hand right now. What is this? Shark? Oh no. Okay, Shark is a problem. Wow! Yep. I thought I was the only person who remembered that card. I mean, it goes wide. Just doesn't fly, which is a pretty significant downside. So they're gonna try to kill me. I mean, I guess they're playing lightning bolts and shit. They have the Hall of the Storm Giants. Oh, nope. White Sun Zenith is not an instant, right? I'm fairly certain. Oh, X white, white, white. I mean, that's a much steeper mana cost. Like, that's pretty brutal. But it does cycle back, or shuffle back in. Pretty okay. Do I want to loam here? Yeah, because we've got the Murktide. I mean, also the effect of Blue Sun Zenith is pretty narrow, Carrion Lich. Yeah, I'm not willing to risk trying to equip Shadow Spear at the moment. And just getting murked out of this game. So I haven't played a land yet this turn. They have 2 cards in hand? Ah. Alright. Assuming this resolves, it gets me another blocker. And a lot more. Crap. Okay. Might have to... Oh, we could double block the Hall. And they won't have any mana left to play a burn spell. I'm trying, Jen and I'm trying. I'm trying not to die. There's... Oh. Oh, no. This gets the... Archmage's Charm, maybe? Probably? Crap. Wasn't expecting Secure the Waste into Hall of the Storm Giants. I mean, opponent's on our level of spice here, which is kind of awesome. Yeah. So we're going to 1 this turn? So we just need them not to draw burn right now, and we should be okay. I actually like Hall. We played it last night, and it was pretty good. I like Hall a lot. Because you usually don't activate something like that until pretty deep in the game. Like, even Creeping Tar Pit, right? You're not usually cracking in when you have, like, your 4 lands, right? You need to protect it. But Hall kind of protects itself depending on how your opponent taps. Hall and Bugbear one are decent? Yeah, that seems to be the case. They're just going for this. This is not lethal with basically any burn spell they're likely to be playing. So... White one's fine too. Yeah, Cavern of the Ice Worm. I feel like Colonnade is just better. I don't think that's true. Speed really matters. I know it's flying, but it also doesn't protect itself at any way. Yeah. Like, I feel like that's a big deal. I milled a bunch of lands. That was nice. What? What? Oh, fuck you. Goddamn interface. Okay, well, I just wanted the painless mana, but whatever. It didn't pick up my sagas, because the two of them are right next to each other, so I guess I clicked on the... Because when you click on a land in the graveyard, it kind of pops up a little bit. So when I tried to click on the one that was above, I guess I clicked on the same one again. So it ate my input, essentially. No, they didn't draw an Archmage's Charm, did they? Oh, but they're just drawing cards with it. That is way less dangerous than them stealing a construct, I feel like. Always go top down. Thanks. I just haven't played with Loam forever. Even when I played with it before, I never run into that problem ever before. You can make the graveyard bigger. So they drew 4 cards. Almost definitely dead now. Thanks for the resub there, Fusion Blaze. No, it's on the side. I agree. But you got to pop it up if you think it's going to be a problem. Holy shit. Right. They the alert sound from Diablo? No. It's Roger playing classical gas on an episode of American Dad. Drawing 2 seems good. Yeah, they've done it a bunch. Prismatic Ending in Exile. Yikes. I should have had a construct to replace the construct they're about to kill, but I don't. And this means they can attack with the Hall now, which is really, really bad for me. Yup. So we chump block that with Trinket Mage. We eat one of their warriors. Is that the one with Lorenzo? No. Lorenzo plays electric. Where he tries to have sex with the guitar. I don't know what you're talking about anymore, no. Maybe? Thought Lorenzo was Stan's friend. Who is a Satanist and then comes back with the awesome goat guitar. Teaches guitar on the TV? I don't know. That sounds correct then. American Dad's a good show. It's pretty good. It's definitely nicely more character driven than Family Guy has ever been. You're not timed out anymore. I never used that and I had it right there. Oh, for the love of fuck. God damn it. They're really making this annoying. God damn it. And we lost our trophy there? So if they have a bolt here, they can kill my construct? They didn't. That's good. Good. God damn it. Ah! I should have kicked the client. We're way down on time because I can't do anything about how slowly this game is progressing. I mean, like, obviously I thought I was going to be close to winning at this point, so I didn't do it earlier. I don't know how we're actually going to close this out now. Really annoying. No, this is game 2. I'm just up a game. Yeah, it is, Jig. It is. And it's like, the way the lag builds up is really weird. Alright, good draw, but they've got 2 cards. They haven't been forced to play a counterspell in a minute, so they're probably going to have it here. Yes, I understand. But it also seems to build up over multiple games, Jen and I. Which doesn't make much sense. Like, in theory, it should dump after each match, but it just doesn't. Why didn't I go get another cookbook? I probably should have. Don't worry, it's usually me. It does dump the log, but it doesn't release the memory. Is there any reason why it would have gotten worse when I changed computers? To what is theoretically a much, much, much better computer? Verdict. God, screw you. I mean, I have the cookbook, so I can build back. Yeah. Where's off the top? Grist. 7 creature cards? We can actually kill them with this if we get to ult it. Memory defrag? It's not on the computer, right? Because this computer's pretty fresh. Yes, I know notes. I'm very well aware. I should have restarted on sideboarding or before this match, and I didn't, and now I'm dealing with the consequences. Is Helix? The Helix my Grist, sure. No. I know. I'm really annoyed about it, so I apologize. I'm never going to be able to cast anything. God damn it, Jig, I'm sorry. I can't win this match for you. I wanted to get the 1-4 off of this one, and I can't. Like, that took me 10 seconds. Alright. Now that my hopes have been shattered, I don't care anymore. Helping or hurting life from the loam? Helping or hurting? Yeah. It's my fault. It's just my fault. God, that's so tilting. Oh, you can see it in the game. You can still win the match. You can still win the match. You have 10 seconds. You shouldn't be able to beat another wizard by eating food. Fair, fair. That's on me. I'll be right back. It's really warm. No, I don't know either, because, like, it used to be... Like, my laptop wasn't as good at running it in the better times. Like, at its best, it wasn't as good as this one, but it didn't leak. The memory leak wasn't so bad. And I don't understand what it could possibly be. Like, I don't know what it is. It doesn't make any sense to me. Yeah, my resource usage in the task manager is totally fine. Memory's 56%, CPU 15. SSD. Compare it to now and later. I could probably look back, right? No, only 60 seconds. Actually, we should be 1-1 Larynx, which we should have been able to beat Jeskai Control. I timed out. Otherwise, I would have been okay. It's alright. Alright. Just restrike. Alright. Okay, just... Unless a match is particularly fast, restart it between matches apparently is the way to go. At least it's back that that Moto comes back up lightning fast again. There was a couple days there after one of the patches where even Moto wouldn't start up quickly anymore, and that was the real concern. We got Lazav, Raven's Crime, Bloodchief's Thirst, Ovalchase, and a Saga. Yeah, alright. It doesn't have a non-SSD. I mean, I have a portable hard drive I connect to it sometimes. But, we should run Uro. I did in the previous version. Jiggy cut it, and maybe I should have put it in. So Lazav changes layer 1. Correct. And then it says copy. Becomes a copy. So that starts all the way at the top. And copy hits a list of qualities known as the copyable characteristics of a permanent. This is the third Lurus deck in a row we're against, by the way. It's not meant to be. Do I want to, like, Raven's Crime play tap land, or do I want to get this Saga going? I'm definitely not playing Lazav. I feel like this is, like, the worst possible thing to do here. Just nothing in my hand, like, trades at a reasonable rate with what they're likely to start doing. Crime and Saga? But then I have to take damage for my mana next turn. I feel like they're going to be on something kind of aggressive. Saga will get me to... Alright, Saga gets me to the cookbook the fastest. Their aggressive building board is good. Not when they're 1/1s and 2/2s. That I'm, like, putting 3 mana into. Croxo? Oh. Ooh. Okay. O2 bracket gets some points, though. Yeah, these decks tend to be a lot like that, Phoenix. But it was different when we had tools like Uro. Those really helped because they were individually very powerful. But, I mean, Saga helps. Good draw. Yeah, I guess so, Muffins. I don't even know what Uro would be doing to this format, but I feel like it wouldn't be that much. Second peasy, right? Removal spell? Smallpox! Ugh. Don't like that. I don't currently have a way to put an artifact into play. Alright, see Lazov. Night, Larynx. I'll try. I'm trying, bud. I'd like my Saga back, please. So I guarantee killing one of their creatures by attacking. Well, I mean, they don't have to block, but they probably will with the elemental. Because if they had just another Pox, they would get me pretty good there. Sure. I got Bobble. Yep. Lutri was never great. Listen, Lutri was how I got my start on Faithless Brewing. With Faithless Brewing. From being a guest from being one of the few people who was brewing with Lutri right out of the gate. Please do not bolt. Thank you. I mean, Lutri's still pretty awesome. Resolves. There's a reason you stopped. It was bad? No. I didn't stop because it was bad. It stopped because I felt like I had done the work I needed to do with it. There were a couple 5-0s. If people were still trying to play Lutri 5-0s would come up. Probably not that often. But they would happen. I'm sure of it. Interesting choice, opponent. So this means they don't have removal? Oh, they do. It's a smallpox? Sure. You need our instruments of pain. Chuck. 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 You make my next play abundantly clear. I will do. Thank you for the recommendation. So I may not be able to make the last construct with this. Because I need to equip the Shadow Spear. Why not wait on the token? It doesn't matter either way. I could have floated. I had to make that. So you get making the Ovalchase. The Saga's getting the Ovalchase back when it pops. It basically didn't matter. So I don't have a land. I can't shit. Hold on. My train of thought's gone. All right. I need to equip the Shadow Spear, which means I can't make this construct token. They're going to have to chump block with 1, 2, 3. This is going to be 8. They're going to have to chump block with everything. Good. So that's good enough. Oh, we have a Spellbomb. Sure. All right, opponent. We have oppressed you. I'm oppressing you! Oh, it will be. Don't worry. Don't worry. But if they block with everything here in an attempt to kill it, which they have to do anyway. Oh, they don't. They can just block with Luris. I too am worried. Wait, no, I can kill them. If they only block with Luris, I can kill them. There we go. I mean, if they have the third Pox, yeah, it's gonna suck. There's nothing I can do about it, so I'm not gonna worry. I get to put another land into play, so we should be okay. Oh, they can't Pox, they die. I would like a land, please. I drew 3 cards for the land. It's fine. I could have gotten their last card out of their hand there with the Raven's Crown. No, I couldn't. I don't have the mana. Oh my god, they had the last smallpox. That's adorable. They said GG. I gave him an XD. The Shadow Spear's not a secret anymore. Actually, Dress is probably not good enough. In fact, we probably want less discard. Certainly not Thoughtseize. Soul Guide, yes. Yeah, it's definitely decent, Jig. I mean, I think you should pick a little bit more of a lane. There's probably enough stuff to make this a singleton artifact deck rather than splitting the difference and making it like singleton artifact / instant and sorcery. Like, I understand why you want to do it, but it just seems crazy to me. Like, they don't, there's no crossover cards, right? Like, just play a singleton artifact Sultai pile with a couple removal spells, but, like, not this many. Play more synergy pieces. Life from the Loam was impressive against the Jeskai deck. What is your deck? Sultai cards I own. Could be playing Kraben Inspector. That's true. I probably want Abrupt Decay. Sultai Moon Knight. You'll see. It definitely does not need 4 hard evidence. This deck definitely does not need 4 hard evidence. That is factually incorrect. Yeah, hard evidence would be a good call. For hard evidence in every deck. Alright. No, hear him out. What I'm saying is, cheat flagrantly. No one will ever call you on it. Everyone wants the damn crab aggro deck. Can we keep this hand? No. Not against a Pox deck. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, you're far more likely to go away with cheating if you do it in a spectacular way. Where they go, well, no one would cheat that way. It's so obvious. It must be legal. It's too obvious to be illegal. Yeah. A good-ish top deck. I have no way to... Oh, well, that was my one way to play it in theory. Whoops? Question mark? Yikes. Oh. Got him? I feel like that's from Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged, didn't I? I mean, if you triple sleeve it Fusion Blaze, I think the average player wouldn't be able to figure it out. Shrieking Affliction. Oh, yeah. Opponent is cooking with propane over there. Yes, they are. I can't pendulum summon my Tarmogoyf. A+. A+. Quality memery. Well done. I grab Luris. Sure. Do they have propane accessories? I mean, I can't see any so far. They grab their Luris. Am I going to grief it? Probably not. I gotta grab the cookbook here, right? I mean, Shadow Spear is obviously very good, but... I mean, when I was at my prime basic swamp of, like, playing lots of Paper Magic, I could just tell a deck was, like, if it was more than 2 cards off of 60, I could probably tell pretty quick. Just by picking it up. Double sleeve or single sleeve, because I had some of each. Still in my prime. No, I mean, just, like, I'm not playing a lot of Paper Magic right now. In theory, I could be, but... I think we just get cookbook here. Just get smashy. Double sleeve and perfect hearts. I mean, that's something, yeah, I don't deal with that so much, so... I'm still in my Amazon Prime. I will have no idea about the Urian deck, double sleeved and perfect hearts. No, I said 60s. I said exclusively 60s. I've never played with an 80 card deck in paper, not once. It's literally never happened. I own a Urian. I had every intention to. I haven't yet. You did once. It was the Wuffle. I have the extended art Urian. I just don't buy any foils. Just try Daniel Wong's deck. Was it quadruple sleeved? Yeah. That's right. I'm not afraid of them having haste creatures. Come at me. I mean, careful what you say. Kaya is most likely much better at this game than you are. So I could go all in here. I don't feel like I'm supposed to. Although if I don't play another creature and they... Yeah, alright. Shit, this sucks. Ah, this sucks so bad. But it's just like I don't want to get poxed again. These cards are both so good, though. They've only cast one. I have to play it as if there's another one. I'm putting them dead really quickly to this, so that's something. So we're taking one hit of at least 6. They could play Luris this turn, but they can't get anything back. Love it. And Grats Rampage. Am I sacking Asmoranomardicadaistinaculdacar? Yeah, absolutely. Ow. Ow. Huh. Good draw, though. So, Inquisition there, Luris, and pray I get to kill them next turn. Rats. Alright, well. Okay. You've never drawn a Fatal Push in your life, opponent. Nope. I deny you. See? Told you. But wouldn't the life gain be relevant, Kaya? Also, I can use the Spellbomb to turn these off next turn if I had to. So as long as I'm on 2 cards, they do 0. I feel like we're okay. I can also just gain 3 life. It's fine. They're probably not playing instant speed discard. So that should be game. Excellent draw. We beat 8-rack. We're either dead or we're okay. There's nothing in between those things. All right, we got a match win. Should have been our second one, but that's okay. All right, Sultai Lutri continues. Yeah, like I'm with Alex. Is that it's not impossible to have playable foils in a non-fully foil deck, but I'm just not willing to go with the maintenance. All right. So why Lutri? Why not? As I said on that first appearance of Faithless Brewing, it's the human spirit. The human spirit is why we play Lutri, my friend. Wanderweinhub? God, we're very dead. We're never beating Wanderweinhub. Is there something you're trying to do with it? Nope. No, we're just kind of playing it. We have Lurus Deadweight Pog. Yeah, yes, our goal is to win. We're trying to win. Nice, nice. Turn 2 Aether Vial. Love to see it. Are they going to port me? Oh, no. Yeah, just cycle this to draw a card, because I'm looking for removal here. Huh. Reasonable draw. Huh. Although Lazav only copies a Trinket Mage. So, pretty sure we just play a Spellbomb, play a Tapland. Next turn we can lure us into Deadweight. Hopefully that's good enough. Alright, who's ready to die to the inevitable Force of Negation? Anybody? Are they seriously not attacking or anything? They're not deploying any proactive cards whatsoever here. They're going to port me again? Wild. Man, that sucks. It's fine, but... yeah, well, I might as well use it. Nice play. You got me. I'll never be able to use my Lutri now. I mean, for the rest of this turn. I mean, for the... whatever. Don't worry about it. So Quandrix Apprentice is actually a pretty good draw here. And this gets me lands and gains me life, right? Because it's a good card, right? Yeah, Trickster is good against constructs. This is true. I'm joking, by the way. I know this doesn't get me any life. Okay. Unfortunately, now they could have double Lord, and that'll suck because the deadweight probably won't be good enough to kill anything anymore. Oh, I also need them not to have Tide Shaper. It's a lot of stuff that I need to dodge here. Double Lord, Tide Shaper, because that takes away my triple black. I need them to attack with their shot and dock hand. They're down to 3 cards in hand, so maybe. Okay, this is Lord number 1. Yep. Oh. Oh. I forgot about the cat. And they're gonna port me? Jesus. Gross. Yeah, we're probably screwed. I've drawn at least 3 extra cards this game, but not one of them has been a removal spell. That's a good one. That's a good one. That also is a good one. So I want this back. We're going to try to Brutality the Lord. And then exile it. Maybe... okay. If they had Force of Negation, they would have used it by now, right? Right? I'm not going to escalate this. I guess I have a lot of extra cards. If they don't have a Force of Negation, this is really worth it. Which they probably will, but... hey, Ms. Liz! 2 hot titties! All right, Quandrix Apprentice gets the trigger here. Will you see me face-to-face this weekend? Is there any event that I would want to play, Liz? I didn't see any when I was looking at the schedule, but I could have been misreading it. Oh, it resolved. Well, that's really good. Okay. Draft tomorrow and Sunday. I guess I could play it. I mean, that's not really my... let me think about it. You put me on the spot here. They kept their vial on 2? Well, you also are more of a limited player than I have ever been, right? Yeah, this sucks. It's pretty good. Certainly better than the original, in my opinion. Well, that hurt. Okay. I have to play EE and sit on it here to survive. Which is fine. Then any 2 CMC thing I play here is going to die. Okay, that's really good. You definitely know Alex. Liz Harms. Young, excellent Magic player. I'm gonna play the Saga. Hope it's good enough. I guess I should play a Spellbomb. Then I'm denying myself like my 1 blocker. Because they're going to have Mutavault plus Stock Hand. If they have... a Lord to drop in during combat and they attack with everything. This is Island Walk anyway. Emry's not blocking either of these cards. So... we're risking going to 1 here, but that's where we're at. Okay. Alright, deck. This is it. We close. Yeah, I mean, this is looking as good as it could get for me, right? Their plan is to port me again? Like, what? Really? Are they even going to play the Lurrus? They are going to play the Lurrus. I'm going to kill their Lurrus. Okay, this game is going really, really well for us all of a sudden. Thanks, Emry. Also, thank you, Merfolk deck, for not playing Suspend or Dismember yet. If they had had a Suspend or Dismember by this point, we would have been dead, I believe. Are they going to port my Saga? Nope. Didn't port anything for once. Wild. There's an island in the deck right now. How do I feel about the new 2-mana removal in Shadow? Probably not good enough. It seems really expensive for what you're trying to do there. Goes into Historic Shadow. Could be. What is the best way for me to stay alive? I assume I'm not allowed to block anything. What do I think about Ren 7? It's alright. I wish they had called it almost anything else, and it's a standard legal planeswalker. It is designed to be a standard legal planeswalker. Well, in theory, 9 hasn't yet been named, but it is possible Ren will eat 9. I'm supposed to play EE here. For 1. Just hope that that's going to be relevant in any way. I mean, it's a 5-mana planeswalker, Liz. That's fine. Or we just play the Goose. I think playing the Goose might be better. They might play badly around how much life they think I can gain. I actually can't go up on mana off of this at all. Or on life. Yeah, so it just depends on how much Island Walk they can put into play this turn. Okay, that's 5. They missed their port. Should have popped the Aether Vial? No, it wouldn't matter. Yes, it would matter. Yeah. Alright. God damn it. Oh. We have, like, no sideboard for this one? Oh, yeah, we do. Okay. Alright. That is so frustrating. So close. Just not allowed to block anything, though. Goyf is probably better than something. Veil of Summer could give us a blowout somewhere, so I'm going to bring it in. I don't know. It felt like that was probably one of the best possible games we could have had there, other than drawing like another Bloodchief's Thirst or Fatal Push or something of that nature. We just didn't have it. We drew so many extra cards. All right. Probably about as good as a draw we could possibly have in this matchup. Relic. Okay. I guess it's not aggressive. Oh, I could have Saga'd here. Yeah, I should have Saga'd here. Okay. What an incredibly strange sideboarding strategy. All right, well. I definitely should have put Lutri in my hand there. Yep. Yeah, 100%. My bad. Man, I'm just not doing well with this. I feel like I used to be able to play decks like this more comfortably. It's been really bad the last couple of days. Didn't kick it. Oh, Relic you? Oh, they didn't do it. They missed a Relic. Oh, Relic you? Yeah, but they didn't kick it, though. Like, they missed the max value window there. Which is surprising. So I can currently add 3 card types to a graveyard at instant speed. Artifact, instant, and land. They could remove 1 by activating Relic. They could crack it to remove all of them. But they need mana up to do that, so we'll see what ends up happening. I don't really want to blow this Saga activation, though, so we'll see. Maybe we wait on next turn for that. I'll take your 2. Fine by me. They have a very strange way of doing that. Do not approve. Hey, just get Shadow Spear. I don't know. Attack you for a bunch? Oh, if they have the Trickster. Shit. Yeah, they have to kill one of my constructs. God damn it. Yeah. God damn it. Alright. Well, Chalice is in play now. But I feel like I couldn't let them just kill my other construct and beat me for 6. I don't know how I'm supposed to win for this game from this point. Maybe Shadow Spear plus my dorks carry me a little bit. But they have 5 cards in hand? Yikes. Yeah. Thirst still kills Image? That's true. Good call. I'm 2 for 1ing myself, but at least I'm getting the merfolk off the battlefield, which matters. So tilting. Current Red Sox pitcher is throwing these lobs that are registering at 36 miles per hour. That's incredibly slow, right? Weird AF. Got it. Get a pretty good life point swing this turn. I'm gaining, what, 4? I like it. I might as well. I'm not really blocking. Hopefully they'll miss a Chalice trigger. I mean, I picked the wrong creature then, right? I should have gone higher upside. Yep. They showed that to us before, right? Or we revealed it with a bauble. Yeah. Yeah, I revealed it with the bauble. Yeah. not shrink my Tarmogoyf as much as they wanted to, but we're taking just too much damage. I can never block because I just unfortunately am playing blue. Yeah. Okay. Do I have to... We got one more? Alright, we got one more. Oh, man. No, miscalculation would have been cool. I like miscalculation. I'm not gonna lie, Jig, this has been a rough one. I mean, I guess we should have beat Jeskai here. And we lost to Burn and Merfolk. So, it's just been really rough to play this deck. It's been very, very, very painful. I think there's a lot of cards I want to change. If you... Try my best. Well, I've been trying to try my best. We don't have a Lonus for some reason, or a Chatterfang. I think these, this... Maybe that. Definitely that. Probably this. No, we keep that. All right, Abundant Harvest makes this draw okay. Okay-ish. Put them all to 6. First non-Lurus deck, right? This is the very first non-Lurus deck? I think so. Lurus Merfolk, Lurus Burn, Lurus Jeskai. What was the last one? It was the one we won. The one we beat, right? The Lurus control deck, though, right? Played okay. Yikes. I have not, Alex. I've missed a bunch of crap. Oh, no. Oh, it's Jeskai Sagavan. No, it can't be. They're not playing Lurus. I have no idea what I'm up against. Your play has met or exceeded expectations. Thanks, guys. Thank you. I apologize if I'm being shitty. Oh, man. Oh. I don't want to see this card. I don't want to see this card. Has my sanity met or exceeded expectations? Oh, man. Yeah, yeah, yeah. All my graveyard synergies. Okay. I mean, we're going to have some pretty big constructs right away. So that's something. And, like, Murktide Regent and Sea Gate Stormcaller can be pretty freely just ditched to the cookbook. Oh, I bet they're the Jeskai Regent deck. The Jeskai Murktide deck. I bet. Yeah, dollars to donuts, that's what they're on. Taking forever on everything, though. Which is really... You've got to be fucking kidding me! What? I mean, I guess I don't care about any of these cards. Thank God my deck doesn't play any good cards for them to take. I mean, out of my hand. Off the top, yes. Hand, no. Oh my god. There's nothing, They took the Trinket Mage. Banger. We got him. Hey, how's it going, Mr. Maple Syrup? You've walked into our beautiful massacre. We have been dying brutally to all comers. Come one, come all, and massacre the Sultai Lutri deck. It's actually not fair. Again, we should have beat that Jeskai Luris deck. It's just ridiculous. This card is ridiculous. Dragon's Rage Chandler is very good, but not stupid. The Ragavan is just stupid. Why does it have dash on top of everything else, right? Like, it just... Everything on top of everything on top of everything about that card is just nonsense. Complete and utter nonsense. Travel downstate to see your family. That's nice. They shock? That's not suspicious at all. It's Teferi? What the hell are they casting? Oh. Oh, their deck is way cooler than ours. Why is it so gosh darn cute? I don't think it's that cute. Yeah, she should have given it hexproof. I mean, really? What were they thinking? Well, I guess we can needle their Urza. Does anyone know what this attack is about to be? I don't know what this attack is about to be, but I don't like it. They can't heat. Nope. Yeah, that would have been good, Kaya. But luckily it wasn't. Hey, Roy. I'm assuming you've been here since the beginning and this is just your first comment. You just woke up. Alright, well, I mean... if they're gonna let me have it, I will gladly cast it. Alright, opponent, I got a 5/5 flyer and 2 7/7s. So, how many prismatic endings could you possibly have? I can pay it out. They scooped? Wow. I don't believe it. Our opponent, Urza Major, who's playing an Urza Ragavan deck. Okay. They scooped. All we did was play like one Urza Saga and oppress them. And that was good enough. We oppressed them, but good. I mean, I know Saga's a good card, but like, Jesus. It's not that good, opponent. Come back. Ban it. You pipe down, Roybert. I haven't gotten over that era yet. Incredibly tilting era. Saga better than Monkey confirmed. I mean, we could say the words. So this hand really sucks, right? Well, I guess we get to Unmarked Grave for Loam. And we have EE for Monkey. Alright, fine. This hand, in theory, has a plan. Got a 5-0, 10-0 today. I don't know when the first time I had one of those was, but... definitely a ways into my playing. Alright, let's top deck Fatal Push or Bloodchief's Thirst and just actually have the answer. Okay, Asmora's fine. Not what I was looking for, but it's fine. Oh yeah, for anyone who noticed like during the deck tech that I said the whole name. I mean, I love being able to say Asmoranomardicadaistinaculdacar, but it's like, it's a lot of effort most of the time, so I usually don't do it. But if I'm doing a deck tech and I feel sassy, you gotta whip it out from time to time. Just check that the size still fits in your mouth. Good goddamn. What a draw. That's like a 3 for 0? Because they have They must be playing Saga in their Jeskai Monkey Urza deck, right? Horrible. Fucking horrible. Weird flex to be able to say the whole name. They didn't have the land drop. That would have been a disaster if they did. Remember when you watch The Monkey Takes the Best? Yeah. Second monkey. Land? Land. If we draw land, there might be justice in this world. Probably not, right? But there might be justice in this world. We're going to oppress them. It's time. Pog. I hate that stupid card. Alright. You know what would have been better than land Street Wraith than a land? Disagree. I'm at 13 against a deck with red spells in it. Not particularly excited to go lower. Hit the land, nice. I also have a 5/5 Goyf. I feel like I have most of my best cards in my hand right now. I kind of want to just play the Emry so I can EE the Alpine Moon and the Monkey. And like, if they bolt it, they're still not getting through my Tarmogoyf. Although I guess if they rest in peace at some point, it's going to be like, oh, well, that sucks. Oh, we got Ovalchase in there. That's nice. Unless they specifically rest in peace, right? Meow. I really hope their hand is full of counterspell. Stoneforge. Wild. For Cauldron Complete. Jeskai Monkey Blade Urza. That's a lot of different hats. Yeah, it's Cauldron Complete. All right. What a time to be alive. Huh. I think I like that draw. Sounds like something I'd play. It does, doesn't it? It really does. Wow. It's what the I can't. What? It must have been a one of Urza because of the recruiters. And I bet the Soul Herder is a one of as well. We've met our match. We've met our match. That's what's happened here. This is the person who came to play. That's what it is. That's just the facts of the matter. I'm double queuing against myself. That's me on the other screen. Please tell them to join the chat. I mean, I could try. They didn't respond to my GLHF message, and they are very, very slow, like in terms of their sort of average gameplay speed. So I don't be putting a bag of many things into portable hole into a bag of many things. You can put what was it called? Bag of holding. You can put a bag of holding into a portable hole, I think. You just can't put a portable hole into the bag of holding. Although it might work both ways. Is the opponent Brian? I think it's the first one. I think Brian's with an I. Maybe? Opponent conceded. Fair. So, wow. Yeah. I don't even want to know what to say about that. But, yeah. So this deck clearly had some stuff going on. I think all these cards are individually weak enough I want to cut them. I think I want to make this deck much more about artifact stuff. So, like, let's grab a Lonus. I feel like Chromatic Star and Chromatic Sphere wouldn't go amiss here. Maybe one artifact tap land. We could play Thopter Sword in here. I mean, there's just like kind of infinite stuff you could play. Thopter Sword would give you another thing for Unmarked Grave to get. So that's something to think about. Oh, Chatterfang is pretty good. I mean, in theory. If we can get more stuff that creates tokens. Also with the sideboard, I think the Gut Shot's cute, but I think Areo and the Gut Shot need to go. Everything else seemed fine. Almost definitely want Pithing Needle in the main deck. Are we sticking with Lutri? You mean, am I playing more Lutri tonight? No, absolutely not. My brain hurts. I'm going to play 4-color General Ferris Rockrick midrange. This is all the thought I'm willing to put into this right now. My brain hurts. Oh, Quandrix Apprentice needs to bite it too. Now we're playing a lot less awful cards. Dark Blast. Dark Blast might be a good ad here. I don't really mean like awful cards. I just mean cards that are like This deck was like, it was trying to be, it was almost like a double combo deck that had no overlap, but it was like a double mid-range deck that had no overlap. Which is just probably a bad place to be. No, I understand. I think Dark Blast is fine. I think it's very reasonable in the deck that we've made here. Snapcaster might be okay. We could bring back the Snapcaster. What's it called? The Executioner's Capsule is probably fine. You can't get it with Saga, like, in a lot of ways, but it's probably okay. Yeah. Obviously, a lot of stuff you could do with this archetype. Anyway, if you're in the future on YouTube and you've watched me lose my sanity with this video, please hit the like button. And then if you want to see more of my sanity-rattled existence, you can hit that subscribe button. Check out any other videos you're interested in, and I'll probably see you there.